team foul.
Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, Coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane, well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
Franz Wagner checked in for Orlando. And a change for the Nets. Johnson's checked in. Here's Banchero on the take. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Porter with it. Wagner picks him up. Pass to Toure. Stolen by Bane. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
No real surprise there. Banchero's blocks are something we're getting used to seeing.
Suggs, no good. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. Substitution for your Magic. Number 0.
Here's Toure. Pass to Porter. Over Wagner. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Orlando ahead. They lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. Starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
I think the most important thing is they show improvement. Your record at this point in the season won't tell the whole story.
And let's turn to the game we've been watching. It was a fantastic first half for Paolo Banchero.
They keep feeding him and he's getting after it. Once you let him get comfortable, tough to slow him down, Kenny.
Yeah, especially when you slow down the word comfortable. You actually see better defense at times, but he finds another way to get it done.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging him.
Orlando leading by 3. And so in the game for the Nets, we've got Nicholas Claxton, Michael Porter out there with Cameron Thomas, and it's Toure in at the point guard position. Now here's Bane. He's scoreless. Just 4 to shoot. Gets an open look and hits it.
These are shots Bane will take from time to time when that's where the openings are.
Thomas outside. Porter against Isaac. Here's Clowney. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
Pass to Porter, shoots over Isaac, and Brooklyn again with a bucket. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Black. Rejected by Claxton. Here's Toure. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
Yeah, great length from Isaac. He gets the hand up, gets a piece using that big wingspan.
Oh, they pick off the pass. 90 seconds into the second half now.
And that right there, just great footwork by Isaac. I mean, had the defense reach in there.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. That one's off. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting room.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
The Magic have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Banchero passes to Black. Carter, a screen on Thomas. To the inside. The kick out to Banchero. Orlando again missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Out to the wing. Thomas up top. Give him 8 points now. Can't hit that one.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Banchero against Thomas. Isaac for 3. Orlando again missing. Brooklyn has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And here's Porter outside. Sinks the tray. Porter's got 11 points.
Well, that's his game. Porter Jr. is a knockdown shooter off the catch.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Isaac, and it's Jalen Suggs in for Black. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Banchero right side. Brooklyn pulls it in. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game, and that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Porter's shot is off. And Orlando shooting at 45% of the game so far. And Wagner gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Porter. Pass to Clowney. Puts up a 3. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 8 points in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Wagner outside. Knocks it loose. 6 to shoot. Back to Suggs. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for Brooklyn. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And they pick up 2. Now it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And here's Banchero. He's got 17.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Thomas outside. Pass to Porter. Fires from deep. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Magic have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Now here's Banchero. He's got 19. The 17-footer. Count it. Banchero's got 21.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Orlando making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Williams is checked in for Clowney. Here's Simmons. Brooklyn pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 7 tonight. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, that's the part of Porter Jr.'s game that can take him to the next level.
Carter against Porter. Pass to Bane. This one for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bane's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Thomas. Give him 8. Porter from outside. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball. Here's Toure. Simmons defending. Thomas against Bane. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Banchero outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
It'll go on Michael Porter.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Thomas. Here's Toure. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Nets leading by 3. Here's Toure. He has 7. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Porter. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. That's on Franz Wagner. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Nice shot by Simmons.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
The Nets shooting 52% from the floor so far. Oh, from deep. Toure, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Nice shot by Simmons. Now just a 1-point Brooklyn lead. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 1:56 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Outside, Williams. Johnson a screen on Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Simmons with it. 6 points for him. Down low. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And that's just great awareness from Carter Jr. there. Foul. His guy to set up the score.
Pass to Toure. And here's Porter outside. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
Now here's Simmons. Give him 8. That one drops for him.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Nets with a lead. Now Williams. Pass to Toure. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him. Orlando making some changes. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Wagner comes in for Desmond Bane. And Black subbed in for Simmons. Man, he's checked in for Brooklyn. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Left side Porter. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. Porter's got 30.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Williams against Banchero. Pass to Black for 3. Sinks it from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Jalen Suggs.
Michael Porter, he's been the guy making things happen for the Nets. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Wagner. Suggs is out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Goga Bataze, and it's Black in at the small forward position. Now here's Suggs. Out to the right wing. From behind the arc. Buries it from 3.
Sharp assist by Suggs. Capable of running your attack.
Pass to Williams. 3-pointer. Can't get it to go. He's 7 for 12. Orlando has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Suggs. Here's Black to take the lead. Suggs outside. The 3 from Bane. Unable to get that one.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
To the paint. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First personal foul.
That free throw no good.
Shooting for the Nets.
And he sinks the second. Orlando trails by 3. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Wagner inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, this is what big men are for, right? Wagner just powers through the opposition.
Johnson against Suggs. Pass to Wilson. Now here's Sharp. He's closely guarded. Johnson with a bucket.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Black. Thomas defends.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Toure. He's covered by Suggs. Toure, that's good.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Now here's Suggs. Here's Bane. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just look at the body of Bane. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
Williams on the wing. Here's Toure. He's covered by Suggs. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
From deep, Bane nails it from 3.
And how about Desmond Bane, among the most accurate shooters in the world?
Here's Toure. Over Suggs. Up again. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. So they take the lead. Black's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, big men that can dish the ball like Wagner seem to be the new commodity in the NBA.
They set the screen. Here's Toure. No good on the triple. The Magic have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Black, no good. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Taking it straight to the rim. Going for the high percentage shot when it matters the most.
Well, when it's this close, you want to put your best scorers in a position to succeed. That's exactly what happened.
Now here's Wagner. And here's Banchero. Back to Wagner. Clock at 6. Here's Black. Thomas against Wagner. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And how about the awareness from Wagner, getting it off just before the shot clock expired.
Here's Thomas. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And the Nets lead by 2.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
The Nets have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Orlando has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Now here's Banchero. Yes, Banchero fighting for 2.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Pass to Wilson. Thomas outside. Off target from 3-point range. The Magic have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Wagner against Williams. Carter, a screen on Thomas. Here's Black. It doesn't go for him.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
Thomas misses.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Outside Carter. Pass to Banchero. Now here's Suggs. The 3. Drills it from deep.
Well, it's great to see Suggs become more and more confident as a jump shooter.
Sharp up top. And here's Thomas. Over Suggs. It's rebounded by Banchero.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
It's Suggs with a drive. And he can't get that one. Good D by Sharp. Brooklyn trailing. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got his 4th rebound in this one. Banchero against Williams. Left side Carter. Banchero right side. To the inside. Black. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Banchero is a willing passer, a trait you love to see in a young star.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Making a switch here. Baines checked in. And the Nets making a change here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thanks for that, Allie.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Orlando.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
You know what? They impress me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
Here's Clowney. Pass to Claxton. Here's the pick. Porter with it to win the drought. Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 8 rebounds in the game. Banchero surveys. Taking the contact. Banchero.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Nets trail by 6. Looking to get back on track. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments. Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Banchero no good. And so Porter will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Thomas with the ball. Outside Porter. Pass to Clowney. Here's Toure. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Claxton. Second chance shot. Here's Toure to tie it up. Drops in the three. Toure's got 9 points now in the second half.
They are uncautious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Banchero. Wagner with a screen. Banchero with it. Now Porter defending. 58 seconds left in the fourth. To take the lead, and it's Bane with the rebound.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Suggs with a screen on Thomas. Banchero driving hard. And it's in.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure? Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Now here's Banchero. And there's the screen. Now here's Suggs. Defense right on him. Wagner inside. He's guarded by Porter. The kick out to Banchero. The three ball. Oh my! What a shot!
Oh shit!
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep.
Oh shit!
Running sets for him.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
And a three would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
Substitution for Orlando. Jonathan Isaac. Ben Simmons.
And so Orlando takes the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Paolo Banchero.